it's Kyla. I'm here today to talk to you about baby pictures / childhood pictures. So I am at home right now. I'm at my family's house in northern Massachusetts. I'm doing laundry today. I have so much laundry to do. We don't have a washer and dryer at our apartment, so I'm mostly just doing laundry at home, and I have so much to do. So it's a laundry day. I just looked through old childhood pictures and old baby pictures and stuff, because my team leader at City Year wanted pictures of us in the grades we're serving in. So I'm in a 4th grade classroom, so she wanted pictures of me in 4th grade-ish, 3rd, 4th, 5th grade. And so I went to find those today in our photo albums at home, and it got me really weirdly emotional. I was just thinking about how my parents did everything right. I was looking at especially baby pictures of me, and we have a lot of baby pictures of me because I was the first child, so we have all my baby pictures are scrapbooked too, so all my pictures are scrapbooked and organized and stuff, at least my baby pictures. And I was looking at them and I was like, I was so loved. I was so loved. I was so cherished. I was so loved. And I was just thinking about how, for some reason, I was feeling I feel like my parents would feel if they were looking at my baby pictures right now. Because my parents know of the church. I told them in May, this past May, that I left the church, and they just shared that they were really disappointed and sad for me. And I was like, cool, thanks for that. And my mom especially is very much so someone who blames herself for things, and is very much so where did I go wrong as a mom sort of mom. And so I know that her looking at these pictures, there's a Mormon movie called Saturday's Warrior, and the 2000 version is the one I know. They came out with a recent version in 2016 or something, but the 2000 version is the one I'm thinking of. Really just a Mormon family drama show movie. Oldest son, it goes off the rails and is I don't even know if he explicitly says that he does drugs or anything, but he's not living the life that his parents want him to be living. And so his parents have this song where they sing didn't we love him, didn't we do what was best for him, and it flashes through baby pictures of him and their parents and the oldest child, and didn't we do what was right, where did we go wrong, why did he turn out so bad? And I was just having those vibes and those flashbacks as I was looking through my baby pictures, and just being my parents think that they went wrong somewhere probably, and they must have missed something in raising me when they were perfectly wonderful, and I was perfectly loved and taken care of and cherished. And there was also a part of me that was sorrowful for myself, because I don't feel as loved and cherished and adored as I know I was when I was little. And it just makes me really sad to look at those pictures, because it's baby Kyla was so faithful and innocent and pure and believing and naive, and all kids are to an extent, and there's nothing wrong with that. She wasn't wrong for any of the things she did. It just makes me sad that my parents loved me more when I was like that, versus now that I'm an adult and I'm thinking for myself and I'm choosing my own path and doing what I know will make me happiest. It doesn't matter, because it's not the way they think will make me happy. And it just makes me really sad. Just looking through the pictures was hard, and she was so cute. Baby Kyla, she was the cutest, sweetest thing ever. She was darling, and who wouldn't love her? And I think it also makes me sad because she doesn't realize how much she still has to go through. Looking at baby pictures and child pictures of me, I'm just she's so innocent and pure and naive, and she has so many hardships coming her way, and I just want to protect her, but I can't, and I just want to hold her, but I can't. I just have a lot of love for her and sadness for all the pain she still has to go through. Now I'm sad. Anyway, I miss my little self, but not really. I don't miss her. I used to miss her. I used to miss my naivete and my childhood and my innocence, and I had a really hard time learning about like the birds and the bees when I was like, my mom didn't tell me about the birds and the bees until I was like 11 or 12. And I had a really hard time learning about that. Like, for some reason, it like really upset me. I think that also just goes to show the extremely sheltered life I led as a child. And I think it made things harder for her ultimately, because I was so sheltered for so long. It made it harder to grow up because all of a sudden, because I had to grow up faster because there's still a point where you have to be an adult. And it was hard. I guess I just wanted to take this time to sit with and honor all those emotions that I felt looking through those photos and just give her some love. Give baby Kyla some love. She deserves the world. And she's gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. It just might take some time. She's gonna have to go through hell and back to get there. And I think also, like, I've heard people talk about how, like, when, like, if you met yourself as, like, a 9-year-old now, like, if I, as a 22-year-old, met my 9-year-old self, like, would you talk to your 9-year-old self the way that you talk to yourself now? And that doesn't apply to me right now, really, because I have grown a lot in the past however many years, and I definitely don't talk to myself badly anymore. Like, not really. Like, I definitely, like, do a tiny bit. I think we probably all do to some extent, but I'm really pretty kind and compassionate with myself. But, like, high school Kyla, like, senior year Kyla, like, she was so cruel to herself, and, like, she never deserved any of it. Just want to hold her. And with City Year, we dedicate our red jackets and, like, our year of service to someone or something. And so I dedicated my year of service to my younger self, to baby Kyla, because she was also going through so much. Like, I had depression as a kid, like, to a much lesser degree, but, like, on Sunday nights, I would, quote, get the feeling, and I would go to my dad, and I'd be like, Dad, I have the feeling again. And it was just intense feeling of depression and anxiety about the upcoming week and, like, having to go back to school. I just had a really hard time. I had a lot of social anxiety too, and, like, 3rd grade, I, like, cried every morning before going to school. She was struggling with a lot under the surface, and she deserved so much more help than she got, because I think people just assumed, because I was so smart and I, like, did excel in school, they were like, oh, she's fine, like, she doesn't need help. And I was like, they'd be like, oh no, she's fine. But, like, if I had gotten help sooner, maybe it wouldn't have gone to the extreme that it did in high school, where I was hating myself so severely. I don't know. There's no way to say. And I'm not saying, like, I don't think it was anyone's fault. Like, I think it's a product of the society we live in. And I just wasn't made to succeed in the society that we live in. Like, emotionally be happy. Like, as a child. She was dealing with so much. And so if I can just do anything for the students that I'm with now, who I know are dealing with so much, regardless of how they appear on the outside, like, if I can just be a little ray of light in their life and, like, teach them some lesson about loving themselves and giving themselves grace, like, that's all I want. That's my only goal with City Year. Like, if I can do that, then I succeeded. Then I fulfilled my job as a core member. Just have so much love for kids and children. And I really don't want to have children. I really don't. For one, between me and my boyfriend, they will have a host of mental and physical health issues. And for another, I don't know if I have the ability to be selfless 100% of the time. Like, I have fought so hard to get to a place where I am taking care of myself and, like, able to take care of myself and manage my own emotions and, yeah, just, like, take care of myself. Like, I don't know how on earth I would be able to keep that up and, like, keep living healthily as, like, being healthy with myself and provide and be there and maintain and take care of another human. Like, I don't think I can do that. Like, maybe I could, but the toll it would take on my mental health isn't worth it for me, I don't think. And then, of course, there's all the issues of, like, the world we'd be bringing this child into. Like, what would the world look like if I had a kid when they were my age or when they were 50 or, you know? Like, is the world really still going to be a place that's worth living in at their age? I don't know. Well, that's really all I have for you today. I have laundry to fold for the rest of the day, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. to watch, more layers to put on because it's cold. Winter is coming. I am sad about it. That is all.